Hi, my name is John Klemme. I grew up on a small farm in Iowa, and it was a great place to be. It was a little like the Little House on the Prairie in the 1970s. But I wanted to see the world, and teaching English seemed like the best way to do that. And so I went and got a master's in education, came to Europe, and taught in schools and universities in France, Andorra, Hungary, before arriving here in Switzerland, where I found a job at a training center in Geneva. It was there that I designed an English training program for Geneva's bus drivers, and I also completely redesigned the e-learning facility on campus. I also started biking around then, and I was biking a lot. There was a lot to see and do. I wanted others to have that experience, and so I launched a bicycle tour company called Bike Switzerland, and things grew pretty fast. We soon had hundreds of tourists from around the world coming to Geneva and booking tours with us. So I left my teaching position and I started working the business full-time, producing videos, blogs, podcasts, mailings, content, everything to promote the business. Things got so busy that I opened up a store in 2010 to support the tours. It was also that year that I got married and my wife had her own business in Zurich, so I spent most weekends commuting between Geneva and Zurich. In order to stand out from the crowd, I worked with a local Swiss manufacturer to produce our own brand of bikes. And the same year, I worked with several Italian clothing manufacturers to produce a clothing line. After a few years, we had a very large fleet of bicycles, and people were calling us up from all over Switzerland wanting to rent our bikes for their tours. We had hybrid bikes, electric bikes, racing bikes. So I developed a system and worked with the Swiss train network to create a platform that allowed people from all over Switzerland to go online and reserve these bikes and have them delivered at one of 20 different destinations across Switzerland. But I also saw that there was a lot to develop in Geneva itself, and so I founded a bike club and recruited local riders to lead twice weekly rides around the canton for local riders and tourists, and soon we had the most active, vibrant bike club in the city. I even developed a website and telephone application that allowed locals and tourists to do our own favorite routes throughout the canton. But although things were going well for Bike Switzerland, my own life was becoming a little bit more difficult. I was still commuting between Geneva and Zurich, and I had 2 children now, and I knew something needed to change. At some point I decided things were just too much, and so I divided the business in 2. I sold the shop and the rental company to my colleague, and then came to Zurich thinking that I would continue to run the bicycle tours from here. Of course, COVID came and all the tours were canceled. There were no more tours to run and no more tourists coming to Switzerland. But that's okay. I've decided to go into a new direction here in Zurich. My career path has given me a large skill set: marketing, sales, customer service, education, tourism, retail, community building, logistics, event planning, and project development. I'd like to find a position on a team where these skills can make a difference. You'll find my complete CV below. Thanks for watching.